What's up, guys? Miss Bess here, back with another Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes commentary video. And today I'm going to kind of give an update to the guild system, raids, your guild activities, and some of the other things that have been changing. And as I've found more information and come to the realization of certain facts, I wanted to get updates out there so that people have the best information available. So what I've found is that there are a lot of strategies and tips and tricks that you can use to increase your guild activities contribution. And yes, I covered some of this in other videos, but I've figured out some timelines and other tips and tricks that greatly affect the kind of information that I'm giving people. Okay, so first things first is building your roster. You want to build your roster around what tier raid you are focusing on. If you're on raiding at a tier 4 raid level, you want to make sure that you're farming as many 4-star characters or characters up to 4 stars as possible. If you're raiding tier 5, you want to have as many 5-star characters as possible. And the same for 6, and if you happen to be in heroics, well, you've already got a pretty stacked roster, so you're probably not worried about it. The old method of farming characters was get as many to 7 as possible as fast as possible, because you want to have those 7-star characters for arenas or galactic war or whatever. Well, with raids, you have to have a diverse roster. You have to have ideally 5 teams of 5 characters for your raids to get the maximum damage contribution as possible. So my method and my recommendation to my guildmates and the members of my guild are to go out and do their best to farm as many characters as they can to our tier, so 5 and 6, as possible, focusing on not necessarily trying to get as many characters to 7, but getting more characters to 5 or 6 stars. Alright, so the next thing I want to talk about is your guild activities. Previously, I was in a guild that I think was on some Asian time zone, so my reset on the guild was at 5:30 a.m. my time, so I was kind of confused as to how the guild time was based off of the leader's time zone. I didn't know what time the leader's time zone the guild was supposed to reset. Well, I've since changed guilds, and now I'm in an Eastern time zone guild, and I've realized that the guild time reset is at 7:30 p.m. in the time zone of the guild leader. So with that information in mind, one of my guildmates, Black Tie, went ahead and put together this Excel spreadsheet with color-coded descriptions of what events are when and how to maximize if you are hardcore. Granted that he made this for hardcore players. Free to play, I'm going to go ahead and give you the tips. And it's extremely helpful. So we all pretty much know what events are when. Sunday is Cantina, Monday is Lightside Energy, Tuesday is Galactic War, Wednesday is Hard Mode Battles, Thursday is Challenge Battles, Friday is Dark Side Battles, and then Saturday is Arena Battles, and then it all starts over again. So previously I was giving advice to people based on a guild reset that was concurrent with their individual reset. Now, the fact that you don't have to necessarily stay up and past midnight to get those extra refreshes on your energy or whatever makes a huge difference in making this a lot easier for free to play. So on Sunday, the goal is to use your Sunday 100 crystal energy boost and get your extra 120 energy. Ideally, you will have saved all of your Cantina energy up to that guild reset time, and you'll have a full 130, 135, whatever your max energy is for Cantina when you use that energy boost, so you're getting the most energy out of everything as you can. The next day, after your personal reset, you'll have another 100 energy Cantina boost available to use to get that extra 120. So you'll get 2 120 boosts at 100 crystals a pop for Cantina. And that same concept carries over fairly well and almost identically to Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, where you'll have your 2 50 crystal resets each day available to you to use on your light, hard, and dark side battles. Now, the trick comes on Tuesday. Thursday, there's not much getting around it. You can't use any resets. You can only get a maximum 16 challenge battles. Saturday, same thing with arena battles. Unless you are a hardcore player going out and spending crystals on extra battles, you're only going to do 10 for the 2-day period. Now, Galactic War is what gets a lot of people. They look at the 36 and think, how are you doing 36? That doesn't make any sense. So, the key to getting 36 Galactic War battles is to save your Galactic War from Monday so that when it rolls over to Tuesday, you have the little reset button down in the bottom left corner of your Galactic War. That way, when your guild time resets, so I'm Central, so at 6:30 p.m. my time, I can then go in and do my Galactic Wars. I'll have 2 full Galactic Wars to do on Tuesday because I'll have Monday's Galactic War, be able to clear it, hit reset, and do Tuesday's Galactic War. Then upon the completion of that Galactic War, when it rolls over to the next day, I'll have Wednesday's Galactic War available. So that's how you get 36 Galactic Wars on your Galactic War Day. Other things I wanted to talk about are just general gameplay features that they've made changes to. I know that a lot of people are starting to encounter higher leveled, higher tiered, higher geared players and higher geared characters. The best approach to that is not to stress. You'll eventually get there, I promise. You do enough raids. This game is designed as a slow grind game. You're going to do enough raids, you're going to get enough gear, you're going to eventually get those pieces of gear that you need. They're not going to come quickly, obviously. And for the people who pay to play, yes, you can find a lot of gear in the shipments. But for free-to-play players like myself, you're stuck with farming gear from raids and from guild shipments. Personally, I prefer to save my guild currency for shards. I'm farming Ray right now, as you can see in my Galactic War gameplay that I've got in the background. Ray is sticking with it at level 71, 4 stars, all the way to the tail end of my Galactic War. She is a hard hitter. She makes the difference in Galactic War, and once I get her to 6 or 7 stars, I'll probably put her in my arena squad in place of Luminara. I am farming those characters that I think will help me in the long run with my raid output, my Galactic War completion, and with my arena squad. I have the luxury of having a fairly deep roster already on my main account. On my second account, I'm farming characters that I need for raids. I'm farming characters like Qui-Gon Jinn. I'm farming characters like Rey. I'm farming characters like the Jawa Engineer. And I'm trying my best to get as many characters as possible to 6 stars. Now, your needs, your guild may be different. You may have different things going on. So you need to plan your character farming appropriately. So that's about it for today, guys. I'm going to be finalizing my Qui-Gon Jinn roster video soon, so keep an eye out for that. If you haven't seen any of my other videos, please go back. I've got some good information, I think. Please give me some comments down below with information that you would like me to cover, tips, tricks, that kind of stuff. As always, guys, I try to keep on top of the latest updates to the game and get information out as quick as possible. If you aren't subscribed, please subscribe if you like my content. Go ahead and hit the like button, and I'll catch you guys later.